everybody, how you guys doing out there? The last time I filmed one of these videos was about 2 or 3 days ago. I had just finished the Steamboat Willie Lego set, and I was feeling pretty ambitious and feeling pretty good about myself, and decided I would tackle the next sort of activity or homemade project that I was excited about when this whole thing first started. A couple things. I've been committed to documenting the good, the bad, and the ugly with everything that's going on in terms of the social distancing and the quarantine and the stay-at-home orders and things like that. And for the most part, we've had a pretty good time. We have 3 kids at home, and for the most part, it's been going pretty well, although you can imagine that there's some stir-craziness going on. But all that being said, like I said in my last video, we've had a lot of fun together, and there's been some amusing moments, some interesting moments, some flat-out absurd moments, and we've been trying our best to smile through all of it, and like I said, document the process, and one day we'll look back on all this and say, man, we got through it somehow. Here's one, though, that just falls into the absurd bucket, and I'm going to share with you in a moment. First off, when this whole thing first started, maybe about 3.5 weeks ago, and I had the feeling that we'd be inside the house for a long period of time with a lot of time on our hands and trying to figure out what kind of activities would keep us busy. Like I said, we did the Lego set. I have a couple more Lego sets to do. Those I'm looking forward to. I have a friend's Lego set, Flintstones. Got the Cinderella castle this past Christmas, which is, I'm sure you've seen, the big 3,000 piece set. So that'll take a few days, if not longer. But I wanted to get a couple other things to mix things up, not just do Legos only. So about 3 weeks ago, I purchased something on the Disney website that I was really excited about, but I had no idea what it was, nor what I was getting myself into. So I'm going to pause the video, show you a couple pictures, and then come back and explain what it is that I'm in the middle of as we speak. Okay, we are back here, and now you've seen the pictures and you know what it is I am sort of dealing with. A couple things off the bat. The set, again, is made by a company called Middleearth, which apparently is a big brand within the model community, or the people who build models as a hobby. I am not one of those people. Again, I'm a Disney fan and found myself on the Shop Disney website a few weeks ago trying to figure out if there was some toys, some things akin to Legos that we could build and assemble as a family and have some fun with it. So I saw this train set. There's a few others, by the way. There's a Space Mountain, there's a Haunted Mansion, a Cinderella Castle. I figured the train set looked cool enough. I don't have anything quite like it. Again, this is the packaging that it came in. You saw in the picture. One thing I'll say too on the Middleearth website is they indicate whether or not your set that you purchase is for beginners, moderate, or expert level model builders. Mine doesn't seem to have that indication on there at all, but again, if you look at this, I have to assume that this would fall into the expert level category. It does say that it's for 14 years old and older. Now, of course, I am a little bit past 14 years of age, but that could also be an indicator that it's not for children or for beginning model builders within the Middleearth set. A couple other things here. The website does recommend that you get some tools needed. Some wire cutters to cut the pieces out of the metal sheets is helpful. It also suggests using things like tweezers to bend the pieces into shape, or even some needle nose pliers. So that's sort of what we're working with, and you can see on the packaging here some of the ways that they recommend. You have to take these tabs that the A pieces have, and then insert them into the slots that the B pieces have. Again, it came in 2 separate sheets, and one labeled A, one labeled B. The A pieces have the tabs, and the B pieces have the slots that you stick things into. or vice versa, who cares? Point is, there's pieces that have the tabs, pieces that have the slots, and then you got to try to bend them into place and form them, and then ultimately you get a model that looks just like that. So I'm not ready to call this a failure yet, but I'm certainly not ready to call it a disaster either. I'm sorry, not ready to call this a victory. Not ready to call it a victory, but I'm also not ready to call it a failure. We'll see how it goes over the next few weeks. But either way, I thought it was kind of funny. Again, in the interest of sharing the good, the bad, and the ugly, this one could turn out to be in the ugly category through by the time this whole thing is over, or it could turn out to be good if I can get it to look even remotely like that toward the end. I mean, I can just give you an idea. I mean, here are the pieces that I'm working with. And I'll show you some more pictures after I'm done with this video that gives you an even better indication of the size of the pieces. And even with glasses, clearly I can't see that well. So this is part of the wheel of the train. And these things here, and this is like step one, by the way. This is very early on in the process. I have to take 2 of these. See that? And wrap it around this thing in such a way, and I'll show pictures here in a minute. Insert these things into the slots here, bend them into place, bend the whole other things into place around the wheel, and there's a flow chart for like 50 steps there, just like that. So we'll see how it goes. Either way, it's kind of fun to laugh at yourself, to say, what did I get myself into? This is a far cry from building Legos, of course. So we'll come back to this throughout the next few weeks, see what the progress looks like. But the whole thing could very well end up at the trash can before this social distancing thing is over. Like I said, we have some other Lego sets to build. I have the Friends Lego set. I have the Cinderella Castle that I got for Christmas, 3,000 pieces. That one will take a long time, but it won't nearly be as frustrating as what I'm dealing with right now, I have a feeling. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having fun. And if you get into some crazy projects yourself that you just can't figure out a way to get out of, let me know. And if you have any experience with Middle-earth, let me know too. The other thing I said, I went on the website, to the Middle-earth website, and saw some instructional videos for some of their kits, but this one was not on there. I went on YouTube for the same thing. I saw some people building the Cinderella Castle one. I saw some people building there's a monorail set. There's nobody that has attempted to build this one yet. It could be because it's brand new and I was one of the first to buy it. Lucky me. So I can't even go on YouTube to see how somebody's doing this step by step. So we'll figure it out. And like I said, if nothing else, it gave us something to laugh at these past couple weeks, as here I thought I was going to be getting a train set that looked very much like a Lego type thing, where it's just taking a few pieces and snapping them together. Not a million pieces of teeny metal that come in a sheet like that. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are staying safe and having some fun, and we'll be back again next time with or without a completed train set.